Hi viewers, welcome back to Ettama IT YouTube channel. In this video, we will be discussing an hands-on exercise on Azure Data Fundamentals DP-900 course. The hands-on exercise 4 on explore data analytics in Azure with Azure Synapse Analytics. Now coming to what is Azure Synapse Analytics and what is a real analytics, real-time analytics. Now data analytics in Azure Synapse Analytics. Now go through it. Azure Synapse Analytics is a comprehensive, the unified platform as a service solution for data analytics that provide a single service interface for multiple analytical capabilities, which is including the pipelines for data factory and SQL for SQL databases, engine optimized for data warehouse workloads, and Apache Spark is an open-source distributed data processing system that supports multiple programming languages and APIs, which is including Java, Scala, Python, and SQL. Coming to Azure Synapse Data Explorer, a high-performance data analytics solution that is optimized for real-time querying of log and telemetry data using Custom query language. Now, especially for data engineers, why using Azure Synapse Analytics for data engineers? For data engineers, can use Azure Synapse Analytics to create a unified data analytics solutions that combines data ingestion pipelines, data warehouse storage, and data lake storage through a single service. This is about Azure Synapse Analytics. Now you go through the hands-on exercise on Azure Synapse Analytics. Explore for data analytics in Azure with Azure Synapse Analytics. Now, here you can see the symbol of Azure Synapse Analytics. But how to create a Azure Synapse Analytics resource group? That's why the follow the method as per the documentation provided. Now we are doing hands-on, right? Now go for as per the instructions in the documentation. Now go through create a resource group here. Now search for Azure Synapse Analytics. Right now click on Azure Synapse Analytics. It's navigating to your marketplace. Now here is the Azure Synapse Analytics. Click on create. Click on Azure Synapse creating. Now you're navigating to your creating of Azure Synapse Workspace group. In this we have to create. I have no resource group previously. That's why I'm trying to create a new resource. I'm giving a demo underscore as well as PS Synapse. It's available. Click on OK. Now I'm giving a managed resource group. For the managed resource group are automatically created for it mainly for used by the services. For the resource group is explicitly created for using of Azure purposes. Okay, it also the managed resource group it also requires a data lake storage account in which to store or data or scripts and other artifacts. Now I'm creating a demo underscore manage underscore. This is my managed resource group, right? Okay. Now, demo manage this synapse. Okay. These are the resource group and managed resource group. Now go for workspace. I'm giving workspace as my name. Yeah. Think it's not available. It's case sensitive for the Latin letters as capital L. Now it's okay. Yeah. Now I'm giving you Central India as my location. Central India as far near to me. Now I'm trying to which I'm trying to elaborate. I'm trying to accessing to the data lake storage Gen 2 for accessing and flexibility and hierarchy of the file storages in the Synapse workspace. Now I am not having any account name. I am not having any file system name. Just I have to create account name by using Sri is available or not. I think is not available and change the to Ryan is accessible. This is my account now. I'm creating a file system by name as same Narayan hyphen is a file system, right? Again FS. Now it's available. Narayan FS. I'm giving the file name as a file name with Narayan, but account name we're having here Narayana is data lake storage account name. I've been giving the workspace name as my full name and demo for the resource group and manage resource groups for the demo, manage and demo resource group. Now I'll go for the security section. Let's keep as authentication as Microsoft local and enter ID and keep it as a same as default and go for networking. Keep as it as default. Go for next. Go for review and next create it. Now what I'm trying to do here? Now I'm creating a Synapse workspace. Now is validation successful? Now I'm click on create. It's creating a Synapse workspace for the data engineers for any users we have used. So in this video, I'm creating a Synapse workspace analytics and a data lake storage account. Okay, you notice the point. Now here the deployment is still in progress. After completion of the deployment, we go to the Synapse Analytics and we can also see the deployment. Oh, yeah, you can see here. Here, I think I want to elaborate my screen to big. We can access very well. Here, see. Here you can see that is what is the first icon created is Narayana. My storage will be created and a firewall will be created for databases and the workspace will be created. This workspace may be creating or reading. It's creating the Synapse workspace will be creating. The storage will be for it's reading creating. It's also maybe creating mostly yes creating the storage. Okay. This is my storage account name. Okay, Narayan. Lakshmi Narayan is my workspace name. This was Synapse workspace. Let's wait for completion of deployment. After completion of deployment, we go through the Synapse Studio and how we are elaborating what is Synapse and what is available in the pipelines and SQL Park tools and the Explorer. As you said before in the starting of the beginning of the video, pipelines, SQL, Apache Spark, and Synapse Data Explorer. Go through it every each point. I will explain you in Synapse Studio. Wait for it. For the completion of deployment, we go through the Synapse Studio code and overview of the Synapse Studio workspace. Wait for a few seconds for compilation and deployment is completed. When deployment is successful, we go through the workspace of Synapse and its overview page. Still deployment is in progress. You must be wait. After completion of deployment, go through the Azure Workspace portal and you can explore Azure Open Studio. Yeah, it's mostly created the workspaces. One workspace for creation, one workspace for reading. Now deployment is in maximum will be stored completed. Just like fraction of seconds it will be created. Yeah, mostly created all the resources whatever are required for the Azure Synapse Analytics. What main requirements will be deployed or wait for the Microsoft Synapse five stations is I think it's a reading purpose or creation. It's creation purpose. Yeah, you can see deployment is successfully created. Yes, go through the deployment. Yeah, deployment is successfully completed for the Azure Synapse Analytics. Now we go through the resource group. Yeah. In this we can see here I have seen the my storage account, which is named my name, and my full name is called as workspace name. Okay. You can see here this is an overview of the Azure Synapse. Okay, this is a resource group of Azure Synapse, not Azure Synapse Analytics. This is the resource group of Azure Synapse. Okay, now we are go through this. This is called Azure Synapse Workspace. This storage account. Actually, you know about the storage account. Actually, previous video can store detailing, telling about Azure storage account. Here you can see the symbol. Whenever the data lake storage will be enabled, you can see this symbol. Otherwise, you can see the blob-like symbol, right? This is now also storage browser will be available for the GUI purpose of the base GUI for the storage account. Okay, now we go to the demos and apps here. Now in this we can go to Azure Synapse Workspace. Click on Synapse Workspace. You can see this is the overview of the Synapse Workspace. In this you can see resource group, networking, and primary alias Okay, Azure directories. Now go for Azure Microsoft Enter ID, admin username. Okay, these are provided by Azure for connecting to other services. Okay, now here is a documentation for Azure. Now this is very important for data engineers. Here you can use. So here also you can see the overview of the page. Now you can settings Microsoft Enter ID, properties and logs for various connecting to services. For the analytical tools, you can use just I want to refresh it for ignoring of copy details. Sometimes it shows like this for so many of users interacting because sometimes it shows for refreshing your data. It's required for your security purposes. I think it takes some time to finishing up. Yeah, it's finished now. Now it's available for you guys. Now go through the analytical tools. We can go through here. You can see here analytical tools are available, and you can also see Apache Spark tool and Data Explorer tools, right? These are the analytical tools you can also now these tools you can also see in these Azure Synapse Studio. When I click on these, I will navigating to this portal. Now click on it. Yeah, I will be navigating to the Synapse Studio is a web-based interface that you can use to work with Azure Synapse Analytics workspace. Okay, this is a web-based interface we can open for the next. Now it's loading to open the studio of open Azure Synapse Analytics. Whenever it is open for you, I will explain you how it's home on data and development and integrating and monitoring and management. Now here, this is the web page of Azure Open Synapse Studio. Here you can see the ingesting, exploring of analyzing and visualization parts. Now the main part of here is the home and data. Here is the home what you are using in home for data you can see this is the data here is the workspace and the link services will be available here in link services data lake storage and is available this is my workspace name I'm clicking here there is no one file thing it's having but it's not having any files okay it's not having any files over here Narayana is having but it's not having any file okay let's just close it just close it this is about data for development you can also go on development. You can also giving some query, SQL query, KQL query, Crystal query, and notebooks, data flow. Now go for the integration part. The integration part you can just same similar thing to link creating pipelines and link connections or copy data to can use like in data factory. For the monitoring purpose, you can just monitoring for SQL pools or Apache Spark, Data Explorer, and also mainly monitoring can whenever creating a pipeline, you can check if pipeline is running or any failure by using the pipeline runs. And also you can trigger. We have to run the pipeline by using triggering runs. Okay, this is all about can monitoring of the pipelines and triggerings. Now this is a managing tool. You can also creating or SQL pools, Spark pools, and Data Explorer. This is a built-in function to run these Spark pools. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do? Now I'm trying to ingesting data in the Azure Synapse Analytics. What I'm trying to do now? Now go for home. Now I'm trying to ingest some data. Now I'm click on the ingesting data. Now I'll click on a built-in copy task and a copy run on once. Now click on here and go for next. No, just now go for previous one. Just I'll click on not enable it. Just I want to click on the result one and go for next. After clicking the next, we go for the source. Yeah, this is the copy data tool. In this properties on the source and data set configuration, and there is a source and destination and settings and review and finishing. Whenever finishing it, our data will be ingested to the Azure Synapse Analytics. What I'm trying to do now, process will be the source type. Click R. First of all, at the beginning stage, you can keep it with R. For the cell connection code for this node queue connection to this the source beginning. In the source, we can create one new connection. In this connection, what I am trying to do, I am giving you one link. That link will be having in the HTTP, right? The links will be having some HTTP hypertext protocols, right? Hypertext transfer protocol. It's having some text. That's why I'm giving generic protocols and click on HTTP is my connection for the beginning of the stage. And now I'm trying to give description like trying to give the name of the connection which is named as work products the adventure as per the given documentation adventure works products. Now I'm the description what I'm trying to do. It's products. It's list product list not priced. Okay, product list is via I'm trying getting from HTTP, right? I'm giving HTTP as a generic protocol. Now what I'm trying to do next, I have to give the URL. For what? I'm getting extracting data from the URL, right? Now I'm trying to go for the getting URL. I go for DP-900 documentation for Azure Synapse Analytics. Just I want to copy the URL as provided here and go for here and go expand my screen. Yeah, now getting paste here. Now it's dynamically content. Now I go for it and just enable this the certification. Now in this authentication type, not basic one, keep it is anonymous and click on create. Now it's created for the new connection, which is Adventure Work Products and connection via integration runtime with the basic URL. It's creating our connection to your now. In this source data storage, the source and data set, what I'm trying to do here, the connecting will be integration runtime. Now JSON URL will be provided as per your given in this documentation. Now it's escape it as a default and go for next. Here in this you have file format configuration. In the source configuration, you can keep the file is can see the preview of data. What I'm giving the title, the product ID, product name, category, and last list price. You can see the preview of data. Now I can use a CSV file having a delimited text, and it's having a comma as a delimiter common delimiter and row for the line feed as a line row delimiter and remaining again also not I'm selecting a row as a first row as selected and remaining is keep it as default and click on next. Now in the destination source, we have destination data source and the destination type will be Azure Data Lake Storage Data. Okay. At the beginning stage we can give it all, but the ending stage, the destination stage we can give Data Lake Storage Gen 2 and for the connection you can give the workspace name what you are giving. Okay, now it's created. Now what I'm trying to do in this integration runtime, automatic integration runtime will be provided. In the file folder, just you have to browse the file folder where you want to be stored. I am be stored here Narayana FS. File system I want to be stored. Now click on OK. In this file system I want to be stored, right? Now what I'm trying to do, the file name, what are the file name you are giving. Now I'm giving the file name as product.csv. Yeah, I'm giving product.csv as name. File name and the copy behavior as the same as the man. Now keep all these details as default and go for next. For the destination configuration, the destination configuration is the same, but in the road delimiter keep it as a line feed and keep it as all defected and go for the next. Yeah. In this task settings, can give a name of the task menu, which is what I'm trying to do here. Task menu. Just I want to copy, right? I'm copy from link. Copy products, right? Now in this, what I'm trying to do, only cover products data, right? Cover products data. Now keep all as default. Click on next. It's transferring from history DB to the data lake storage Gen 2 by using copy data, our ID. Here is source set name as source dataset as CI2, which will be created automatically by the destination and source destination sets. Now go for the next. It's in progressing, validating our copy runtime environment for succeed. Now I'm creating datasets is successful and creating pipeline for your successful and running pipeline will be successful. Now I'm creating finish. If you want to edit, you can edit also. Okay. After creating the finish, just go for the monitoring. Just check if the pipeline is running or not. Yeah, it's still in progressing. Yeah, you can see in running monitoring the running. You can see it's still in progress. While compilation is when its process will be done, it shows the tick mark. Okay, then only you can finishing of a succeeding successfully. Then you can refresh it. You can see also this is successfully done of your pipeline. Now successfully ingesting your data. Okay, now you go for data. In this data, you can go for Azure Data Lake Storage and do for the like a host Lakshmi Narayanas and go for Narayana Panas. Here you can see this data file. Yeah, you can see the product .csv file will be copied to your location. This is about data ingestion to your Azure Synapse Analytics. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do is use SQL pool to analyze data, and after SQL pool we go for Spark pool to analyze data. Now what I'm trying to do for Azure SQL Synapse full in the same studio, you can just create a new script and select the top 100 rows here. Now I'm trying to get the Azure Synapse pool to get extracting of top 100 rows in a table. Just I run it. Just trying to collapse this for future better understanding. Yeah. You can see start executing query at line 1. It's still running. See for result. Yeah, I got values, but you can see, but there is a C1, C2, C3, C4. The rows are available at the top of your content, but I don't like to look like this. But I want to be change the contents, the name of the data fields, which to fix the problem by using a had a header row equal to true. That's why I can replace it in could be bulletin. And while you can running this code, please be connect to its a built-in function. Okay, you can use also database as a master. Now what I'm trying to do, I can just have to be comma here and hit go for hit enter and give tab to it. What I'm trying to do here, just I want to write a header actually yeah. Oh, yeah, header underscore is equal to PRUE, right? What I'm trying to get the route now. No, just we have to run it. Yeah, it's get the output populated by this in place of C1, C2, C3 fields. You can get the product ID, product name, category, list name. Okay. You can also see the chart view. Yes. You can see the chart view by using the line or area or bar chart, or you can using column, or you can using pie chart as per the column requirements. Again, the product ID and the legend, its category. Yeah, it's not a stop it. As per the requirements will be provided, but at the bottom sentence will be good for us. Yeah, I go for the as per the documentation. I go through the column bar and product. I just select the 2 points, which is a category and product. Okay. Now sometimes you can select the bar point and just select the all lines. You can also get value. No column is good for your predictions. Now what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to do over the bar here. I'm giving all these values. Now what I'm just drag down and implement some code which is having some joins. Okay. What I'm trying to have, just I want to go for the documentation of Azure DP-900, which is the Azure Synapse Analytics. I just copy the code of your uh, changing of path names as per the. I'll go for the Synapse Analytics. Now just comment the code. Yeah. Now click on enter. Just paste the code. What I am now. Just copy the path what you're creating the files. Okay. Just copy the path and paste over here. Right. Now click on run. What time to get? Let's see what I have to get. Yeah. You can see the output according to the query. I think it's keep it a stop over here. Yeah. You can suggest I want to extend the screen. Let's compatible with you. Yeah, I can extend this. I'm extending this code. This output will be like what I'm trying to do here. In this code, what I'm just I want to give the category and count as a product count. From the open row side, in this I'm giving the my file path. Whenever creating the my file system and the my workspace name and storage letter like storage name and file format and giving the version header and group by category. Now I get the result like this. Now get the result. Table will be like this. Now category and product tag as you seen here, right? Now given for chart, it's look like for the line. For the bar, it will be like. For the column, it will be like. Okay, this is the outputs of getting when you are using SQL pool. Okay, SQL pool to analyzing of data by using the Azure Synapse Analytics. Okay, this is the way you can analyzing our SQL pool in Azure Synapse Analytics. Now what I'm trying to do next, if you want to save or if you want to publish, if you want to save this codes, now just in the properties, here is the properties. Okay, just I want to click on here properties, just go for it and I want to just rename it as now what I'm trying to do here, you can count it, right? Count of products by alright, right? Now give it the name as product.category directory. Now what I'm trying to do here, just I want to give publish all. Now this publishes all data. What I'm trying to execute the SQL query data, which will be stored here in the data format. Okay. Now go for it. Now publish. It's still publishing. Just wait for a few minutes. Yes, it's publishing of data. Now it's expand this page. Now go for development. You can see whatever the data we are just close this. Just close this. Now whatever the data we have saved here in the data set is stored here in this development page. You can see what are the code. From first code here is there. and second code this one, the last code. Here you can see what the data we are saving in the data. Here you can write the SQL queries. It will be whenever the publishing it, it's navigating to your development page. You can see that in development, you can notice your publishing SQL script has been saved there. Okay, you can see also whatever the content you are writing in the code. Now, what I'm trying to do here, you can also run it also. You can also run it. Now don't expand this much bigger. You can also expand it, but you can also go for the. I just collapse this one for more interaction. You can go for chart. You can see how it chart will be look like. Okay. Now what I'm trying to here, as per the instructions in chart, I can go for the column and in this category, return the category, and in the same as a product count, in the same. This is the output we are getting when the data will be in the chart box. This is all about as a documentation provided. You can go through this. Okay. This is all about Azure SQL pool to analyze data in Azure Synapse Analytics. Now we go through the Spark pool to analyze data. Spark pool mainly used for is a distributed data processing engine which is based on Apache Spark. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do, now you can cancel it. Now go for first home page. Okay. Now go for the managing page. Now what I'm trying to do in the managing page, just I want to create a Spark pool. Before you see SQL pool, you will be see right. No SQL pool. Now you can go for the Apache Spark pool. Now in the Apache Spark pool, I will click on the new. You can also click on the bottom. You can just I want to give a name as Spark. Okay, just keeping a node family as memory size, and node size will be the same 8. Not I want to give some minimum vcores. I want to give 4 vcores, and I want to give as the number of nodes will be 3 to 3, and just I want to enable it for the allocation of the executors. I think it's not required for right now. Just I want to disable it. Just I want to create additional settings if I have required. No. In the next tags, I will go for the review. It's validation successful. I'm just trying to create it. Now Spark Pool will be ready for you. This is Spark Pool, right? You can see the Spark Pool. For the managing data, I'm creating a Spark Pool. Whenever you're creating a Spark Pool image, now you can go for the data. Okay. Now what I'm going to do for the data, you can write the programming, right? You can run the data browser, Synapse Studio. Now right click on workspace. Now go for this project.csv file. Is it there? Yeah. Now you just right click on that and create a new notebook. In the notebook, go for the load data frame, right? Click on the loading of data frame. It's creating one notebook. Okay, now what I'm trying to do here, just want to be in this, you have to attaching of your Spark School and set the language of your PySpark or Spark or a Spark SQL or SQL Spark R. Just whatever the language you have, just click on it and just run it. Just execute this code. To run the code, it wants to get the result of the first time to run. It will be take some time because it's first time to run the cell in the notebook, right? That's why it takes some time to be executing it because it's first time I'm running in the cell notebook. That's why it takes some time to run because it takes some time to return the result. Okay, just wait for it. It getting output as a result. Just wait few seconds. A few minutes. I think it's like 2 minutes to compilation. I think so. Actually, I prepared one day before. I think it's take 2 minutes or 3 minutes for the Spark because it's I'm creating first time. But and I'm creating another shell. It's creating some past place executed. Yeah, it takes some time to getting out of mastering Apache Spark session. Yeah, it's still taking time to getting out. It's still starting Apache Spark session. Yeah, it's still in progress. Please we wait. Yeah, I think it's get ready. You can see here you can get ready for Spark. As I told, there's 2 minutes to take time. It's at most 2 3 minutes. I think it's more than 2 minutes. You just wait how much time it take to run this first query of a Spark. I think it's running. Yeah, it's take time. Just go for it. Yeah, the Java execution is progress. Spark 2 execution executes 8 codes. It's still running. Go for it. Yeah, I get the output, right? I get the output. I get the output, and you can see the chart. This is the output I got, right? Now, what I'm trying to do here, just I in the product C1, C0, C1, C2, C3, and some product fields are there, the header. That I want to be header this line here in this place. What I'm trying to do, just I want to be create a new shell and copy this code again and paste over here. Just uncomment this header. Just run it. Now you can see our data will be populated with our respective field names like product ID, product name, and category and list price. Right now, our data will be populated. You can see also chart. Now, can all tables will be unique because I'm getting loading of all table data. But now what I'm trying to do is as per the data frames of code. Now I'm trying to do some filtering using. I want to give some filters like I'm trying to do write some code df counts which is equal to data frame dot is a group by which is df dot category close it dot count. Now enter. Now what I'm trying to display, what I'm trying to display of df dot counts. Just go for it. Just run it. What I'm getting it. Now I got the value which is the category. Now I'm getting values which are related to category and the count. Okay. Now I can see the chart which looks like something precious to us. Yeah. This is all about Azure Synapse Analytics for Spark Pool to analyze data. Okay. This is all about Spark. Before one we can see this one is a SQL pool to analyzing of data. This is all about sparking and SQL pooling in Azure Synapse Analytics. And so having a data explorer, you can also see for data explorer at the page of your Azure storage account. Azure storage account, you can see data explorer could be there. You can explore using the filtrations of some our requirements of your projects. Okay, this is all about Azure Synapse Analytics. There's a home page and there is a database and There is a development page, and there is integration page, and there's a monitoring page, and then there's management. This is all about Azure Synapse Analytics. The mainly Azure Synapse Analytics for use of data engineers. Can Azure Synapse Analytics can create a unified data analytics solution which combines data ingestion pipelines, data warehouse storage, and data lake storage through a single service. This is all about this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for this video. Thank you.